Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Literature and Literature. Thank you so much for watching my previous videos and thank you so much for watching this video as well. Today I'll be talking about how I memorize like a lot of content for UGC NET or any other thing for that matter. But you know, it sometimes can get really frustrating when you keep memorizing but you still can't remember. You keep you keep working hard but you cannot remember. So there has to be a way out, right? There are people who memorize a lot of stuff. So how do they do that? I can't say for others, but I can tell you what works for me. I mean, I was somebody who really could not memorize. I had such a pathetic memory, like literally, really pathetic memory. But then, you have to overcome that if you have to sustain the competition that you have. So, I will share some tips and tricks which worked for me and might work for you. I really hope they do because, when I was studying, I really wanted some strategy so that I could remember. But then, ultimately, we are our own helpers and only we can help ourselves. And of course, God also helps you, but only if you help yourself. So today I'll tell you maybe how you can help yourself. I'm sorry, this is getting very complex. Let's start the topic right away. Using different colors for writing titles of different writers. Like, for example, in my British histories notes, I have written authors with different colors. For example, Elizabethan ages authors are from green color, Restoration people are with orangish yellow color. If I'm writing about say psychoanalysis, I'm using a different color so that when I remember, when I try to recapitulate in the exam, I can think of the color because color you will remember. It is easy that way. I mean, when you do it, you will know it if it's working for you. For me, it really worked. I could think of the color. Also, it used to happen initially that I had to think of it. When again and again, you'll keep revising, then you will not need these colors and these small, small things. But initially, when you're starting, this is very important. Use color schemes. Make your notes so attractive that you just feel like reading them, even if you are not in a mood to study. That should be the kind of notes that you make. They should attract you to them. Yeah. So yeah, use different colors, beautify it, and remember, try to memorize. Second, make mnemonics. I cannot stress enough on the importance of mnemonics because mnemonics kind of make your studies interesting. And when you make mnemonics, you will always remember that okay, this is the kind of thing I made for it. So this is the kind of person here. I mean, you'll remember. I'll tell you, like, don't make mnemonics like which are completely unrelated. Like, for example, if there is something you have to remember, uh, like say for example, marble, and then perhaps a car. Then don't start with the initials M and C and make a mnemonic like my cat. That does not work. If it is marble car, just think of something that you are beating the car because mar in Hindi is beating, right? Marble car, car, like that. So that is how you remember. I don't know if I'm making sense, but I mean, I'm trying to give you an idea of how mnemonics are to be made. Imagine, make as many imaginations as you can and make them as detailed as possible. Like, if you're reading a story and there's an old man, imagine the old man, imagine that he's a little bent forward, he has long hair or something. Imagine, because when you imagine so vividly, you will remember it. Trust me with that. That happens. You have to imagine in order to remember. Do not move ahead if you do not remember what you already did. you know as humans, we are very curious. We want to know, okay, what did this writer do, what did that writer do. Do not be very curious. I mean, of course you have to be curious, but don't be in a hurry to cover writers. Be in a hurry to memorize whatever you've done, because if you memorize whatever you've done, first, this will give you a confidence that okay, I haven't forgotten what I know already. Second, in exams like UGC NET, you never get a direct question that okay, this is the work and tell me the author. Okay, you will get such questions, but the works will be unheard of. So what will you do then? You have to make such kind of analysis of that author that you should know that okay, this work can be written by this author. This instinct you will develop only when you have a very good hold upon the kind of works that a writer has written. Nobody can memorize all the works, right? We are literally asked anything and everything in the exam, but you cannot afford to remember so much. And even if you make notes of like maybe one author my 15 works, you are not going to remember, because 15 works of like 600 authors is too much. You can't do that. Of course there are writers you have to stress on. You can memorize 15, 20 works of particular authors. Like they are only like very very few, maybe like 10 in total. Not otherwise though, you can never, the syllabus will never end. It's like never ending. So we have to make sure that we remember what we do, and that can only be possible if you read less but read it very efficiently. My teacher used to say, that if you put a coin in a bucket and you put a coin in an ocean, where is it easy to find? Of course in the bucket. And the coin is something that we have to find. We might have an ocean of knowledge, but that's of no use if we cannot. I mean, of course it is of use in the longer run, but we won't be able to clear the exam because of that. So we have to focus on memorizing the little that we have, not running behind sources, this book, that video. No, be confident in whatever you have and learn it, memorize it towards like the like just memorize it as well as you can, and revise daily. This is in continuation with this. You have to revise daily. If you don't, you are going to forget, and if you forget, the hard work that you put in would be wasted, because you won't be able to reproduce it in the exam. So you have to revise daily. And that's it for this video. This was a short video. I've been thinking of uploading videos on British literature. I think I would do that. But I would like your comments. If you want a particular topic, a particular thing that I should upload, I would be very grateful if you could comment in this comment section below. It is going to be very helpful. Thank you so much for watching this video. Bye bye.